Hi everybody, this has been quite an exciting week, going from Yom HaZikaron to Yom HaAtzmaut, and now we're back to the normal routine, but this Shabbos, the Torah portion is not really normal. It is a Torah portion of Tazria and Metzorah. If there ever was two Torah portions that are a challenge for a rabbi to speak about, these are the two put together, because they speak about leprosy, and of the many family issues that come to my office, leprosy is not one of them. But my task is made easier by the fact that first, the rabbis were wise enough to see this word Metzorah as not simply being leprosy, but as being motzi ra, one who speaks evil, and leprosy being a punishment for speaking evil. So this is the weekend that rabbis all over speak about Lashon Hara, speaking badly about others. My task was also made easier by the fact that, as I said last week, the Torah portion that we have this Shabbos was read in Israel last Shabbos because of the change in Torah portions based outside of Israel. The 8th day of Pesach was a holiday. We had a holiday Torah reading in Israel. They read the regular Torah portion. So they're 1 week ahead. So I was able earlier this week to read in the Times of Israel an explanation of the Torah portion given by Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, who was one of the great Jewish thinkers of our time. And he was writing for an Israeli audience, and they were going to be reading about Tazria-Metzorah. So I already got from him everything that I needed to say. And he makes a fascinating point. He points out how damaging Lashon Hara really is. Our sages tell us that it hurts three people. It hurts the person who speaks it, the person who listens to it, and the person about whom they are talking. Lashon Hara was considered so evil that we wanted to chase that person outside of the camp, just as we did to the leper. But there's one camp where Lashon Hara takes place where we don't want to chase people away, we just want to change them. And that's when people are sitting in shul. Rabbi Sachs points out that Samuel Heilman, the great student of the Jewish community, has in his book called Synagogue Life a whole chapter how Lashon Hara, talking in shul, has become part of the culture of a congregation. And I know exactly what he means. There are people who tell me that they come to shul because they want to speak to God in heaven, and there are people who come to shul because they want to speak to Schwartz sitting next to them. The problem of talking in shul is universal. What are we going to do? Well, it's hard to stop people from talking. So what Rabbi Sachs recommends is, if you're going to talk, say something good. In shul and at home. And we would all be part of a more joyous, connected community.